Hello and welcome back to Advanced Campaign. I'm Paul Power. With me are
Alkydere.
Fedule.
Is S before T? Yes. I'm Sockerbagarn.
And I'm Sylphid.
So S is before S.
Oh yeah, but Y is after O.
Something like that. Anyway, I figured I'd use Max for this because I'm sure you all want me to use Max as much as possible.
I approve of
Oh
this.
yes,
kind of
because
event.
Max hits hard enough to actually be really, really good in this Advanced Wars.
It is indeed Fog of War, which makes life tricky.
Good thing subs can spot up on
Fog of War without production facilities. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I never understood why subs have such good vision.
Sonar.
And they're scout units.
Yeah, but sonar doesn't really help when you're trying to spot tanks that was standing inside
Yeah,
cities.
it doesn't make any sense. But in Civ 5, before they made subs melee units, you could have subs shoot torpedoes across land. So
That sounds fun.
you take what you can get in whatever game you got. Anyways, on to the what's actually happening.
Well, so far he's just moving things up a bit, getting everything onto that road.
First
guessing
turn
that-
stuff.
I'm guessing that battleship's
Olaf
not going to
starts
last
laughing.
long.
Yeah.
It's gonna last long
Ships at
enough.
sea, medium tanks on land.
Because from what I remember,
And
I
subs
those
are
weren't
in a direct
battleships.
line below
Those
your
aren't
sub. That's
battleships
kind
at
of
all.
Battleships
Okay,
on
those are
land,
battleships.
medium tanks in the sea.
Yeah,
That's
that
a lot of
battleship is
battleships.
quite fun.
doesn't he have
Oh, he's
another
got everything.
battleship hiding in the fog right now?
No, it's free of both battleships, cruisers, and submarines.
Oh,
And I
So
can't
you're
see why
running
you're taking the
the route,
northern
right?
road.
Well, basically, no, I'm not taking the road. God, no.
You're not taking the route of the route? The route?
No, the square route.
The red route.
Probably would be a good idea to not attack
Did you
that
just,
battleship
did
though.
you just charge a lander into a battleship?
It's a decoy. It's a very bad decoy.
Right.
It's
Lander.
called it's called throwing distracting the enemy with useless
It's
units.
ramming
It's the
speed.
lander version of prying APC.gif.
Look, there might be 2 APCs hiding inside that lander. It's gotta kill it.
And here we go.
No, I suppose.
Trying to hide
Makes
from
sense
Olaf's
when
big
you think
army.
of it.
Sort of.
At least so you can get the first strike.
Sort
Fog
of.
of
Hey, if
War
you didn't
map
see it, you
appeared
probably
like
would,
that.
you fool.
Well, you'll notice I left my artillery as one of the blocking units.
Well, you're max after all, right?
Yeah.
I just think that if you put it 1 square south, you might have been able to
Yay,
save
it's a
and
snow
attack
day.
this tank.
Oh well, there's a.
That's only a max artillery. Who cares?
Oh well,
But yeah, you got the medium tank and a tank
and a rocket launcher, which is at
and
least
max.
the rocket launcher is semi-useful.
Yeah, I mean it does damage.
You look like you're about to have one less battleship. Oh wait, no, it's gonna attack the
No,
lander.
I will end up with one less battleship. I think my navy gets
It's also
wiped out.
submarines there, you know.
Just delaying the inevitable with the lander, really.
Oh yeah, and you've got 3 enemy subs coming in.
Have fun with that.
So how did the AI see your artillery?
That's just a
Oh,
shooting
and
asset.
cruisers, so you don't even have your own sub.
Nope.
Not that you... Two enemy subs probably would
Yeah.
have taken care of it anyways.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's...
All gone.
Your naval forces existed to give CO power.
Well, and to damage that medium tank down to 5 health.
Oh man,
Okay,
we've lost Sylphid.
Oh no, commentator down.
Oh no.
Oh no! Are we gonna have to restart?
I think he was on the battleship there.
Well, we might be all right. I don't know.
He might come back.
Uh,
And now it's time for max force.
you remember how this bit works?
Yep.
Everything with near max dies.
Pretty
Unless
much.
you're attacking with them with 2 HP artillery.
Yeah, that's
Two
not
HP.
gonna
Oh
do
yes,
Max
that's why you
artillery.
attack with that first.
Well, as long as max artillery gets to actually attack, it still does good damage.
Does mean I can finish this tank off.
It does enough damage.
Making sure to attack from the city for the extra defense.
That's
Yeah,
a good
that's
idea.
something you really need to.
Mhm.
That's something you learn about fast. In
There's an
Advance Wars.
artillery, by the way, on that square behind the 2 medium tanks.
Of course.
There's always an artillery.
Always.
And you're not going to learn it until too late, are you?
No, I knew about it, but I figured the medium tank could take a hit.
It's Fog of War Advanced Campaign.
Well, if it's on a city, yeah, probably.
I mean, letting both of those medium tanks stay at full health, let them attack first is probably quite a bad idea.
And mechs
Especially
really
when
got
you're max striking.
got a buff over the games, didn't they? Because that in the later games that would probably do about 20% damage, even if you weren't using max. And
Well, Max is ridiculously overpowered, and then he got toned way the hell down, so yeah.
and then other COs took the overpowered position.
Yeah. And then Dual Strike came along, and they were just like, sod it, everyone's overpowered.
I think there's something I'm forgetting here, and then I realised it was moving that recon. Although in the previous run, I had actually attacked the tank with the recon and did 2 HP damage, and I forgot to do it this time. But then the 2 HP damage caused the tank to retreat anyway, so maybe it was a good thing.
So now you get to kill the tank.
Taking any more damage from that recon would mean it's dead in one shot to medium tanks as well. If he attacks it.
Well, I think he will. I'm trying to remember what he does actually.
Olaf has the battleship that could, or at least can try.
Well, we do manage to wipe out the mechs down there, but
Retaliate with it.
He also has the 2 battleships that definitely can, so it's...
Oh yes.
Well,
And there goes.
yeah, it was a good
That
thing he didn't
Recon's
attack
only
That
good for
Recon is
blocking
dug in.
and sight radius now, but then again, it wasn't good for much else before then.
Exactly, there's no infantry to shoot at. There's an artillery, I guess, but
it can still be pretty handy for spotting stuff.
Yeah, that's...
yeah. I mean, that's the name of the game. For the
I
unit.
mean, this is Fog of War. The Recon has to be
Yeah,
kept
this is the
alive.
one. It's one of the basically 90% of the reason recons exist is fog of war. The other 10% is maybe rushing early infantry to kill them.
Or
It's a nice unit
Killing Grit.
for in dual strike. Yeah, killing grit. That's a good use for it.
Hmm.
It is a very nice early game rush unit for killing infantry.
Yeah. But that's pretty. But you rarely ever use it for that, and you rarely get the chance. It's pretty much all fog of war for recons.
in Dual Strike there's a special game mode where it's like a chain of maps you play and you keep your CO powers charged and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And that's pretty fun.
And survival.
Yeah, so you can
Yeah.
keep a Dual Strike ready on one map, build a recon the first turn, and just rush it over the map. Then on the second turn, you use your Dual Strike, go to the enemy base, kill his both infantry that he built, and you win the match because it's out of units.
Oh, nice.
So that's a
Ah,
fun way to
but that's
rush
survival
recons.
mode, and
Yeah, of course, it's not you can't apply that to any real game modes.
there's also the whole battle mode, which is like that old combat game on Atari 64.
How the hell did they come up with this stuff? I mean, where did
It
that
wasn't
come
bad, but it's gimmicky as all hell.
Yeah.
And no, I am not going to show it off in my LP. I'm lazy.
Oh,
from? Lame.
I was about to ask.
Partly because I am horrible at video.
just use
Yeah.
artillery. They can do the most questions.
Yeah.
Are you going to show off survival?
I might show off survival at some point if I ever get off my lazy ass. I'm sure as people who watch the thread know that happens rarely.
Well, I mean, someone else could try it. I don't know.
No, someone else, yeah. I mean, I'm all up for people doing my work for me.
Oh hey, found the APC.
As the fact that I'm having other people do the writing for me, since I suck at that. I can come up with some
Big
good
Prince
ideas,
without
but it
you,
takes
call
me
it a day.
forever to come up with anything actually mildly entertaining.
Yeah, he can be a bit of an awkward business. I was sitting there going, now what unit do I want to use to take out this tank?
Mm.
It's max. The answer is a unit.
A direct unit.
Well, I think
Yeah, the rocket could have reached it, but it's probably
It's max. The answer is you want to reach into the next game and pull out a Neo tank.
Oh yeah, that was a quite decent buff to max at least, even though his normal power was reduced.
maybe that's why they did it, to stop making Neo tanks completely insane.
Yeah, I guess they made some test games and they fought against a max with Neo tanks and
They said,
realized
"No,
it was kind of a bad
Too
idea to give that
bullshit
thing
even
plus
for-
50% attack.
True.
too bullshit even for insist."
By the way, there's a rocket in that forest on the other side of the bridge.
Of course there is.
Yeah, it's a forest in a
And
fog
it's
map.
war. Yeah.
And it's advanced campaign.
And it was there in NC as well, so I know it's there. Well, time to spot it.
Oh, you actually remember your normal campaign?
Kind of.
Well,
That was ages ago. Ah,
And now there is no longer a rocket in the forest.
got two
just
defense
worry about
stars
that
and
medium
you don't even
tank.
have to see a power active.
Next problem is that full health medium tank on the HQ.
yes.
Yeah, I mean, the Naval phone
Yes, that is a
Yeah.
problem.
So here I do something a bit stupid.
Might have some fun with that. Yes, that was a very clever
Oh.
tactical maneuver that you made.
I nearly screwed everything over here.
Don't do it.
I know.
It's the last thing that Olaf is expecting.
Well, you could have completely screwed over everything, because if you had, you wouldn't be showing this recording.
Ah, the weak anthropic principle.
That's a good boy, Paul.
There we go. That makes sense.
Conservation of laziness. I was about to say you screwed up on leaving that infantry out when he's blizzarding, then I remembered he doesn't do the damage until the second game.
Mm.
Yeah.
It would have been a bigger mistake to leave it in the APC though, as you can see.
Yep.
And of course, it's a healing unit. It's not going to get off its city.
Of
No.
course not. That would be sensible.
Attack that rocket that's totally vulnerable? No. Never.
Max rockets.
They do the job.
No, they still hit like rockets. They just don't hit
Yeah.
as far.
They do a better job than artillery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Artillery is downright useless as max.
Hence my sacrifice of it.
At least this artillery doesn't get any worse in sandstorms.
Well, there is that.
Because then it literally would be unable to
Because
shoot.
it cannot get any worse.
Yeah.
You'll still be able to attack.
That would be amusing if they just didn't have any range whatsoever if you launched up a sandstorm map as max.
Keeping the medium tank down.
You just build them as walls.
Yeah, 6,000 paperweight.
Now the question is,
1,000,
is it at least going to have the
Yeah, the
common
only
sense to shoot
advantage
that
it'd
recon?
have over infantry would be that it's slightly better defense and movement. I like how you've got that one infantry just giving you absolutely worthless sight back near HQ.
Well, if it moves anywhere, it's probably going to get battleship to death, so...
Yes, go ahead and capture with the medium tank, Paul. That's how you do it the max way.
Capturing too slow. You're not using Sammy.
I think I'd sort of replayed this mission so many times by then I was so nervous and just making complete... Oh, on one attempt at this mission, I moved the rocket up to fire at something instead of the medium tank.
Wow.
That's
one of
just
those occasions where you
genius.
really wish that you'd been you'd have the game or the emulators having rewind
save
states.
states.
Yeah. It's got a save state, I just don't like using it because I don't know.
Well, yeah, I used to use save states a lot before people said, it'd be a lot easier if you just recorded the thing in a single run instead of trying to go back and then get the perfect frame for a picture.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
you know
the
what?
video trick is nifty.
And yet we never fight Grit again.
Yep.
Yay.
Him.
Who is he
Him.
talking about?
Him.
It's a mystery.
He's obviously talking about Sonya with a voice modulator.
Of course.
Darn, they got away
Too
again.
slow.
Oh, only an A rank.
Here. Speaking of ranks, my last one for my LP, I was actually surprised, despite how many units I threw at the meat grinder, I still got 90 points for technical.
Yeah.
I can't really say anything.
Are they using the same technique formula? Because that seems a bit odd.
I think so.
Well, I think the level actually expects you to lose a lot of units.
Oh, hey,
Since you're
Sami.
fighting- since Cole can and will pull Neo tanks. Oh, now we're going Max versus Eagle.
You're gonna use Sammy for this one, right?
Well, I don't know. I was actually thinking of asking for some advice from the Fred because I have no idea what to do with this mission.
I wonder how
I'd
many
say
beacopters
use
he has
Max
this time.
because it's hard campaign, and after LPing a bit, I really do not throw out bullshit conditions anymore.
I'm just trying to see if there's anything out there. I can't see anything out of the ordinary, but who knows?
Oh, you know there's some
Well, that's
bombers
because
out
it's
there.
a fog map. There's plenty.
Yeah, that's
Eagle
kind of
probably
the, that's
has
kind
like
of the thing.
500
Maps.
units on that now.
Oh well.
You can always cheese it and just camp on your HQ for about 50 turns until all of his planes crash. That's how pros do it.
Never.